Now this is very important question, finding inverse of a matrix using elementary transformations. So here I have taken this matrix for example. So now we have to find the inverse using elementary transformation. So first of all, you have to decide what transformation you are going to use, because we have choice of two. That means we can either use row operations or column. So keep in mind, while finding the inverse, we can use only one type of elementary transformations. So for my convenience, because I like row transformation more, so I am going to use row transformations for this question. So if I am going to use row transformation, then I have to write A as I into A. In case you are interested with the column operations, then you have to write A as A into I, right? So for row operation, I first, then A. So here you have to write A matrix, which is given, and the identity matrix of same order as that of A, 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 1, A as it is. Now this A will be as it is throughout the question. So what we will do, we will perform the, as we have selected row operations, right? This is for column operations. For row operation we have A as I into A, right? Now what we have to do, we have to perform row operation to make this matrix identity. You have to make all the element above and below the diagonal zeros, and all the diagonal should be 1 by performing only row operations, right? So what we will do, first we will make these two elements 0. So you have to keep in mind the order. First you kept the first element, first row and first column element 1, which is already there. Now you have to make these two elements 0, then this element, right, after this. So first of all, which two operations will be used here? Row 2 plus 2 into row 1 to make the element this one 0. Then row 3 plus 4 into row 1. First row as it is. Now these two operations, when 2 multiplied and added to this, 0, minus 4 minus 1 is minus 5, then 0 minus 6 is 6. Similarly, when multiplied with 4 and adding to the last row, it will be 0, minus 8, minus 2, minus 10, minus 12, plus 5, 16, minus 12 plus 5, 17. Right. On the other hand, also you have to perform the same operation on this matrix. So the same operation means keeping first row as it is. We have multiplied first row by 2 and added it to second row. First row multiplied by 2 and added to second row, it will give us 1 1 2 1 1 0. Multiplied by 2 will get this. Then we multiply first row by 4 and add it to third row. So 4 plus 0, 0 plus 0, 1. So this will be our matrix. Now we have to make this element 0. So we multiply this second row by 2 and subtract it from third row. So third row minus 2 into second row on third row. Here the same operation will be done, multiplied with 2 and subtract it from third row. So the first row will be same, second row will be same, because we are operating on third row only. The third row will be obtained by multiplying second row by 2 and subtracting from it. 0 minus 0 0, minus 10 minus 10 plus 10, it will become 0. Now here what will be this? 17 minus 12, because 6 multiplied by 2, this will be 5. So this we are left with. On the other hand also we have to perform the same operation. Multiply second row by 2 and subtract from this. So 4 minus 4 is 0. 0 minus 2 is minus 2. 1 minus 0 is 1. So we obtain this matrix. You can see all the elements below the diagonal have become 0. Now what we have to do, because we are going to use only row operations, so you will perform this order. This is anti-clockwise. You can say you started from making 0 this element, then this, then this. Now with the help of this you can make these two elements 0, right? So you have to follow this order. So you to make these two elements 0 with the help of 5, if we have 1 here, then the operation will be easy to perform. So to make this 1, we multiply row 3 by 1 upon 5, so that we get 1 here. So 1 minus 2, 3, 0 minus 5, 6, as it is there, 0, 0, 1 will be there. On the other hand also we have to apply the same thing. So the third row is divided by 5, it is 0, minus 2 upon 5 and 1 upon 5 here. So here after this operation we get this thing. So you can see diagonal element below, the non-diagonal element below the main diagonal are 0. Now we have to make the diagonal above this 0. So for this what we will do, we will perform this operation with the row 3. So row 2 minus 6 into row 3 for row 2, and for row 1, this element is in row 1, we will make this 0 by subtracting the row 3 multiplied with 3. So after these two operations, on both sides row 3 will be kept same. So for this, first we multiply the row 3 by 6 and subtract it from the second row. This is the operation. So when we perform this, it will be 0, then minus 5, then 0 here. On the other hand also we have to do the same thing, multiplied by 6 and subtracting. It will give us 2. Then this will be, because we multiplied by 6, it will be minus 12 upon 5, 1 minus 12, 1 plus 12 upon 5 will be given 17 upon 5. So this will be 17 upon 5, and here it is 6 upon 5, performing the same operation. Now we multiply the third row by 3 and subtract it from first row. 1 minus 0 is 1, minus 2 minus 0 is minus 2, 3 minus 3 is 0. Same thing here. 1 minus 0 is 1, 0 minus 6 upon 5 is plus 6 upon 5, and 0 minus 3 upon 5 is minus 3 upon 5. So now these two elements are 0. Now we will make this element 0. Before that we can make this element 1, because it is diagonal element. On the diagonal we need 1. So always remember, to reduce the calculation, to reduce the fraction, make the element 1 only after when there is zeros on other elements in that row. So in the row operation, row 2 when multiplied by 1 upon 5 will give us element 1. On both sides we have to do same thing, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1. Here again we have to multiply it by minus 1 upon 5. So first row is same, and second row when multiplied by 1 upon 5 will give us this thing. So now all the element on the diagonal are 1, non-diagonal 0, but only this element is left. Now we multiply this row, second row, by 2 and add it to first row to make this element 0. So first row plus 2 into second row. On first row we are going to change the first row only here. So second row will be same, third row will be same on both sides. right? Now first row, when multiplied by 2 and add to this, will be 1, 0, 0 plus 0 is 0. On here also you have to add, multiplied by 2 this, it will be 1 minus 4 upon 5, it will be 1 upon 5 here. When we multiply the other element, it is 6 upon 5 minus 34 upon 25. This will be 25 LCM. 5 into 6 30, 30 minus 34 minus 4 upon 25. For the other element, minus 3 upon 5 plus 12 upon 25, it will be 25 LCM. Again we have this thing, 25, 5, 15 minus 15 plus 12 minus 3 upon 25 into A. Now you can see this is our identity element, identity matrix. Now this matrix will be A inverse, because when A is multiplied with any other matrix and give us identity, that matrix is A inverse. So this is the matrix we obtained is A inverse, which is 1 upon 5 minus 4 upon 25, then minus 3 upon 25, minus 2 upon 5, minus 17 upon 25, 6 upon 25, 0, minus 2 upon 5, 1 upon 5. This is our A inverse. So this is the method of obtaining A inverse.